California might have Silicon Valley, but Minnesota has Medical Alley, a collection of innovative companies producing medical devices and more. The Northwest Metro is home to many of these companies, which are large employers and economic drivers in their communities. To talk about what 2023 holds as far as medical device industries here in the Northwest suburbs, we sat down with the Vice President of Intelligence at Medical Alley, Frank Jaskulke. That interview is today's Newsmakers.
The biggest trends are going to be continuations of what we've seen last year, right? The workforce shortage, which is making it harder for companies to grow, slowdowns in hospital procedures, which are decreasing margins at hospitals, making it a challenge for them to continue, but then drives through the device industry, the payer industry, the whole community. And then I also expect we'll see a pickup in startup activity. We've had a strong 5 years. During times of economic slowdown, you often see a boost in entrepreneurship.
All right, so you've been with Medical Alley for a while, and have you seen this economic landscape before?
Yeah, in the 18 years that I've been doing this will be kind of the third slowdown, hopefully not recession. And in each of those, healthcare tends to be a bit more resilient. Coming out of the pandemic, maybe it's not the same this time, but we often see growth in entrepreneurship, a lot of creativity, and because we have such a diverse economic base, my expectation is that this will be much the same as some of the prior growth, but challenges.
All right, is our area still an attractive place for these medical device companies to land?
Oh, it really is. The northwest part of the Twin Cities metro area really is the heart of Medical Alley. It's where a large concentration of the medical device companies are. You have a growing biotech industry like Takeda and Brooklyn Park, and you have a wide, diverse supply chain that's close to a lot of the workers. So it still really is the heart of this cluster.
We've heard over and over again about the worker shortage. Can you shed some light on how that really impacts some of these companies?
Yeah, we have so many companies that are growing rapidly. They're struggling to find workers, and if they could find more workers, they would grow faster. I give the companies a lot of credit that they've got creative, they become more productive, they invest in automation, but if we could find 1,000 workers tomorrow, we'd fill 1,000 jobs by the end of the day.
Wow, and that has a big impact on the communities where those devices are located.
It really does.
All right. We talked before we turned on the camera about the World's Fair possibly impacting the industry. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we should know maybe in a couple of months if Minnesota will be the site of the 2027 World's Fair. It'll have a big focus on health and health care, which Minnesota is a world leader in, and potentially could bring millions of visitors from around the world to this region. We know, those of us who are here, how big and important and impactful the industry is, but there are so many people around the world who don't. This is our chance to be in the spotlight and draw a lot of not only attention, but potentially investment and drive growth further.
All right, so we should hope that Minnesota gets that.
Yeah, we're pulling for it.
All right, well, thank you very much for being here, Frank Jaskulke with Medical Alley. Thank you for giving us some time today.
No problem, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.